Okay, Charles LeBlanc here. We're in the barn talk again. This morning. Hi, fans. Anyway, this morning I was somewhere and they said, hey, do you want this? Guess what it was? 2 newspapers of the Irving. One of the St. John Irving paper and one of the Fredericton Irving paper. And the Irvings lately, I seen the brief. Headline. Irving paper. Then they had the advertisement saying, this is not an Irving paper. So I guess what I've been preaching about, Fredericton Irving paper, St. John Irving paper, Moncton Irving paper, Bathurst Irving paper, Edmundston Irving paper, Campbellton Irving paper, it's spreading. So anyway, I just happened to use the paper for toilet paper, for just to see what's going on. I just happened to see a headline in this. Look at this. The editorial, 70 million reason to end moratorium in New Brunswick. 7 million reasons to end moratorium in New Brunswick. Now, do the Irvings believe this is the St. John Irving paper? Do the Irvings believe that New Brunswickers are truly stupid? Who does these editorial? They have Irving St. Thomas University journalism course. The Irving gave $1 million to train their future journalists. They write editorial, we need the pipeline, this is good for the economy. Oh, we need shale gas, it's so important. Oh, we need big youth tankers in the Bay of Fundy so they could go buy themselves a Pepsi or whatever. Do these so-called editor, do they call Mr. Irving and say, oh, Mr. Irving, did you see the good article we wrote about you? Now, those days of if it's in the paper, it must be true. Like, look at that case of me. Headline, blogger to stand trial for assaulting a police officer. Wasn't even true. So, this is like the National Enquirer. So, this is social media. The Irvings is money. Just for an example, I know I'm jumping here. I had an ice cream. When they had the shooting, the 3 RCMP, last year, 2 years ago, in Moncton, everybody was panicking. They were looking for this Justin book, looking for him in the woods. People were in panic. What does the Irving do? Did they open up their newspaper on the website so people could get information? No, they kept the paywall on. And you had to pay if you wanted to get some information where there's a lunatic running around with a gun. But anyway, bottom line, social media, the Irvings, you could do whatever you want. You could write in the paper, you could say shale gas is good for the economy, Brian Gallant is not listening, or blah, blah, blah. People don't, it's a blog, I'm going to say it, people don't give a fuck of what is your opinion via the editorial. But there's one thing, where you try hard, you shut down bloggers, you go after people on social media, but you cannot shut up social media. Even though people don't want to show up and protest, which a lot of people don't, they're too stoned. No, man, I support you. I'll give you a thumbs up on Facebook. I'll give you a thumbs up. Hey, come on, you want to go and protest? Oh, no. The sun hurts my eye. So, but there's social media to give an opinion. So the bottom line of this long-winded rant, please do editorials about cats in the trees or worms in the ground or seagulls over the dump site, anything. Stop using the editorial to praise the Irving agenda. Please stop.